Well, we're here today to talk about the Facility Resource Group TTS Synergy Series. This happens to be a TTS TWST 4, and the TWST stands for Tankless With Storage Tank. So with this unit, it comes to the job site out of our factory here in Western Michigan as you see it in this crate today. It has everything that contractor, that plumbing or mechanical company needs to install a 800,000 BTU potable water boiler per se with storage tanks, and it can be connected to any gallonage of storage tanks, and it comes with all of the connections pre-piped, pre-laid out, pre-labeled for that contractor for a smooth, fast installation that is accurate, and the startup and commissioning is very easy for that contractor. On the left end, we have the control center for the TWST, and on this control center we have the power that is providing all the power for the water heaters, the system pumps, the building recirculation pumps, the pump controllers, and also the building return recirculation pumps. We utilize all ECM pump technologies, and we use that so we can match the load of the building or the water heating capacity. Uniquely to the Synergy Series TWST is what we call load matching, and we use the system pump, which is an ECM driven pump that is reacting on the temperature that's being brought back from the tank, which speeds up and slows down, which matches the load with the engines that are connected to it. We can connect up to 24 of these engines together to provide a very large system to maintain consistent water to the building plus or minus 1 degree. We use digital controls for the pumping and also digital timer in order to be able to have night setback and reset. The digital controllers have the ability to be set plus or minus 1 degree and have a 1 to 30 degree differential from that set point. On the back side of this panel is all of the water connections, which are called out on each individual pipe on the top of the rack. That piping configuration will be cold water in, supply water to the storage tank, return water from the storage tank, and return water from the building. There is also a one point of connection for the gas, and that is manifolded to the individual heaters. On the manifolding, we also have that on the water side. It is a reverse return piping, so we get a consistent pressure drop across the water heaters. The other pre-piping that's done is for your expansion tank. That expansion tank connection is downstream of the building back check, which is also pre-installed for the plumber, so they don't have to worry about do they have it in the proper position prior to the water heaters and that expansion tank. This is all mounted on a extruded aluminum frame that we manufacture from the aluminum coming directly from the mill, and we have that extruded to our specification with the alloy that we have used for over 15 years. By the nature of the aluminum, it's already corrosion resistant. It's already NSF approved, so this could go into a food service application without having to worry about any coatings, any painting, any chipping of the product. The heaters are from Wirick, and these heaters come with the industry leading commercial warranty. The heaters are manufactured for the commercial application. So we're truly applying commercial equipment into a commercial building. This particular heater has the system controller installed in that heater, and that comes pre-wired and pre-commissioned for the TWST model. We have isolation valves at each one of the heaters for ease of service and ease of replacement. The heaters are installed with a hanging bracket, so one technician could change one of the engines by themselves. The pumps have isolation kits on both sides of them with a purge port for ease of operation and startup and ease of service, so you can isolate that pump and be able to replace it without taking the whole building down with no hot water. We put bypasses around the system pump and the storage tanks. So if the storage tank would fail and or the pump would fail, those things can be taken out of service with, at that point, the system being totally tankless connected to the building. And again, the building, the customer does not have to affect or close their business because there is service being performed in the mechanic room. All of the connections for power at the units have pre-wired with cords for isolation and for ease of service. System, again, as I said, comes to you in this very, very robust skid, which protects the equipment in its travels to the job site and or to distribution. The crating comes with what we call tip and tails on it, so that also will make sure that the product gets there safe and secure. For more information about the TTS Synergy Series or Facility Resource Group's water heating solutions, please contact us at webfrg.com.